Here we go. Hurt Blessings TV, and we got another reaction for you going on today. We got Charleston White. Charleston. Yeah. No. No. Talking about Gillie, and it looks like Rick Ross, the boss. Let's see what talking about. He bought some land or a cow, something like that. They hating. But like and subscribe. Hurt Blessings TV. Let's see what Charleston got to say about this.
They've been having a back and forth, and a lot of people are pointing out that Gillie, because Gillie was clowning Rick Ross for buying the cow. We both live in the South. We know how important livestock is and shit like that, especially having a garden or a farm. What's your thoughts on that? Like, that was Gillie's punchline to Rick Ross was like, you bought a cow.
Yeah. See, Gillie the kid is one of them dumb niggas that ain't got nothing. He was a ghostwriter. See, I ain't never liked that nigga, homie. See, I be checking them niggas out, and they really ain't giving no game. They coodle the celebrities, and then they try to talk to big homie, talk to the young niggas. But listen, homie, every landowner knows, and most niggas up north don't own.
He about to drop some game now. This is not like how Charleston be talking about he the character. He ain't the character right now. He's about to give him his real thought on this. What he think going on. Charleston about to go in because Charleston, he's a person from down south, so they know about land equity, home ownership, a lot of stuff up north because those are more usually composed of cities. Lots of people stuffed up in one section at a time, mashed together. So there's not really a chance for people to really have things like ownership, land, let alone acres, even just a regular house, because so many people are, composited in just a big place. You think of like New York, think about, you know, even Philadelphia. It's a big city. There's probably just because there's not enough space, there's probably not a lot of people out there owning acres. And I forgot how many acres Brawl's supposed to own, but I know he owns a whole bunch of them.
Land. Most niggas out west don't own land. Most niggas on the East Coast don't own land. But every land owner knows there's a benefit to owning land. If you got a house, this $1 million motherfucking mansion, and you got all this acres and this land on this motherfucker, well, you paying these property taxes. It changes when you put livestock on your property. You get what?
Right there, when he say it changes as soon as you get livestock on your property, now that's something I heard about from just watching different things and reading up different entrepreneurial endeavors, just trying to maximize my own self and learning. And then once you get to being in that kind of realm, you kind of start to learn how these more affluent, rich people keep their money. And a lot of them, how they keep their money is they learn these loopholes, just like what he's talking about, where if you got a certain amount of little land and you got some pig, chicken, goat, let alone like cows and stuff like that, you are like, you know, get certain tax write-offs and certain incentives for being able to have that type of thing because there's so many subsidized things that the average American or at least urban American doesn't know about. just as far as, these different grants and stipends and annuities that are given to certain things if you fill that space. Like if you want to learn tech, you might see a commercial on that's saying that, oh, cybersecurity is at an all-time high. We need cyber security agents, so we're gonna train you in IT, teach you security, da 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 da. Same thing with farming. Like there's so many programs that are out here to be, a farmer, but there's a shortage of just black farmers, black entrepreneurs. So I about watch what Charleston talking about. Charleston is gonna be talking about some negativity and all that craziness, talking about, just things that might get your attention. Like recently when he just got into it with Soldier Boy and the Mason thing and things like that. But like he's really talking about some real information right here.
Way
Yeah.
more benefits. Things become cheaper. The government, you in a whole different ball game. I wouldn't give a fuck if you got one cow, you got one goat, you got one bull, you got livestock. It puts you in a whole different kind of tax bracket. Dumbass Gillie boy. The man got land. So I'm sure his millionaire friends, his billionaire friends gave him some game that all our rancher friends tell us, man, put you some livestock on there. Now you really got a farm. You cutting your own grass. You notice Rick Ross do cut his own grass. He's saving probably $10,000 a month. He's baling his own hay. So when me and Mr. Jesse Taylor be traveling around the country to go traveling around Texas to go talk to kids, and we ride in that old boring open land, you might be looking at grass. I be counting them bales of hay saying $100, $100, $100. I be counting money when
See, that's one thing about going out there, living in the Midwest, living down south. And I knew that just from traveling out those places, from being from like a more city area. When you go out there, man, you just be driving. You could drive for like 7, 8 hours and not see nothing but just land, just flat land. Be corn, be wheat. Y'all done seen hella horses and livestock, like with the cows and things grazing. There's probably like dairy cows or beef cows. I'm like, yo, like so much land out here. And like always old people will say it, and a lot of people younger don't want to get it, like we'll be like, nah, I don't want to hear that. But they'll be like, man, get you some land. 'Cause they ain't making no more land. They might make another this, make another that, make another Bitcoin of this, but they ain't making no more land. Land that's here ain't going nowhere. And they ain't making no more of it. So much so that they trying to shoot up on rocket ships to find other spaces where they can go, and other places where they can put their feet on the ground. So man, can do some land. Facts. That's something that we all need to learn.
I be seeing bales of hay just laying around on people's land. Motherfucker be bored looking out the windows, daydreaming. I be counting money, looking at money, trying to figure out how did this one family, this one person acquire all this land out here. So what Rick Ross did, nigga, is giving game. That $1 million game shit don't get no game. I watched him last night. We didn't get no game. We didn't get no. Them ain't no game related niggas. Them
He said I watched them all day, ain't getting no game. But yeah, you right, man. That's what Rick Ross is doing, is giving real substantial game to a lane so you can understand how he could give you some money, how to cut little nuances and things. I do not agree with him when he's talking about crypto. He was talking about it from a space, NFTs and things of that nature, blockchain tech, like he don't know. But he got some of, maybe from growing up old school. He's an older dude, probably like Charleston AI. He might be older than Charles. I think Rick Ross like 47. Charleston like 42 or something like that, 43. But anyway, like they might have a little bit more of an older game as far as how the older people would get their money from wherever they got their money and then go put it into something tangible like a piece of land, like a house or they'll buy a business. We need more of that. There's a lot more people young trying to do that now, but yeah, make you a business, make it a YouTube channel. That's the real game. I respect everything that he's talking about, man. Everything Charleston said is 100%. You ain't even see Cotton even say nothing. Sean Cotton even say nothing, refuting it, because he knew it was just 100% everything he was saying as far as ain't getting your own land and making it tangible. I seen Sean Cotton. Sean Cotton got marijuana fields and things in Oklahoma City, legal fields and things and land. So I'm like, this dude's know. We gotta learn to know and get on this tech world too, this digital world, because there's money out here in all different places, no matter the faces. You feel me? Get that game. That's one thing Charleston teach you. He teach you about this game. Get this game together, man. But with that being said, this is my reaction. Charleston giving some game about Gillie and them. Ain't told no lies. This Hurt Blessings TV. Like and subscribe. Hurt Blessings TV. Shop Hurt Blessings TV. And shop Hurt Blessings Apparel on Amazon.